This is going to be the greatest video ever on humility. Or, I'm going to do the best I can in this video to talk about humility. Now, which is more effective, hyperbole or humility? In a week where we've seen interesting questions about democracy in America, we've seen boasts about the world-beating test and trace system here, I thought it would be interesting just to see from a communication, from a leadership point of view, which is more effective. Many years ago, when I was a young reporter, the then manager of Leicester City, a guy called Gordon Mill, was talking to me about a particular result where they'd beaten the champions. And I asked him why his reaction wasn't sort of, yeah, we've done it. And I remember 40 years on, he's saying to me, Keith, it's simple. If I go like this when we've won 1-0, 2-0, what do I do when we've won 3-0, 4-0? Or if I am really down, really depressed, really low when we lose 2-0, what happens when we lose 3-0 or 4-0? Gordon said you've got to act within parameters when you're in a leadership role. And that's always stuck with me because I think that is the most effective way to go. So when we talk about hyperbole, when we're trying to communicate something, when we're pitching an idea, if we go right up here, make it a grandiose scheme, the best there can possibly be, it just begs an awful lot of questions. Whereas if we have a degree of humility, then in my view, what we say becomes more effective. Hyperbole we associate with arrogance, not to be confused with confidence. We want confidence, we don't want arrogance, we don't need hyperbole. So humility is the way to go. And my little test for this week is very simple. Think about an idea you want to get across. It could be apple crumble. And then communicate it in 10 seconds with hyperbole. The best apple crumble ever. There's never been a better one. Or with a degree of humility. This is the best apple crumble that I'm capable of becoming. And then play it back and see which you think is more effective. Because in my view, this isn't the best video ever on humility, but it's the best I can do.